Main here, Main Street Properties. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how I got a buyer in California a $12,000 closing cost credit on top of the home appraising for $78,500 more than what the buyer paid for it. Check it out. Not only do I help sellers sell their home for the most amount of money and keep the most money in their pockets, but I also help buyers negotiate the best deal for them when purchasing a home and keep most of their money in their pocket. Check out this video to find out how. So I'll start from the beginning. Right off the bat, I knew the property was being improperly marketed. The pictures were okay, but they were probably taken with the agent's iPhone, and the marketing just wasn't reaching far enough. The agent did the 3 Ps, put it on the market, put a sign in the yard, and pray for an offer. 30 days later, we came along and we took a look at the property. Now, the issue was that when we looked at the property, the seller stayed the entire time. So there was no chance for me and the buyers to get any alone time in this property. They actually followed us around and gave us a tour, which I understand they thought was helpful, but in the long run, it's probably why other people hadn't offered on the property yet, because they were being scared off. So we put in an asking price offer, $281,500. I thought the asking price was actually lower than what the property was probably worth, but due to the marketing and the seller's behavior, it was obvious we were going to get in for listing price. So we wrote that, but we also asked for a 3% closing cost credit, which means that most of the buyer's closing costs were going to be covered by the seller. So once we got into contract, that's when we did inspections, and luckily the inspections were fruitful. They came back and we found that there was some deferred maintenance as well as some pest problems that needed to be taken care of. So I used those reports as negotiation tactics to get another $4,000 on top of the credit we already had. So at this point, the buyer's closing costs are completely covered, and they have a little bit on top in order to buy down their interest rate. The real shocker came when the lender called me and told me that the house appraised for $360,000. That's $78,500 in instant equity for the buyer. Cue the heavenly trumpets. So, of course, the buyer does not have to disclose that to the seller. So we took our $12,000 credit, we took our $78,500 in equity, and we closed. So I'm happy to say the buyers are in the property. They are currently doing some renovations to get it ready for move-in, and they feel pretty happy with their purchase. If you are looking for an expert negotiator to help you with the sale of your home or the purchase of your next home, please give us a call. We would love to help you. And don't forget, like and subscribe if you would like to see more content like this.